The scene's still active and the community still on edge following that massive warehouse fire in Glenside, Montgomery County. 24 hours later, and fire crews continue to fight the flames, dousing the building with water. This as environmental officials monitor the air quality, while residents await word that it's safe to return home. It is Tuesday night, and the big story on Action News is the latest on that inferno at the SPS Technologies complex on Highland Avenue. Hundreds of residents were asked to evacuate their homes while a shelter-in-place remains for a 1-mile radius. School districts are once again closing tomorrow as a precaution. Action News reporter Caroline Goggin following the latest developments tonight and is live in Jenkintown with more. Caroline.
Rick, this is a much different scene tonight than it was at this time last night. But as you mentioned, crews remain here in Montgomery County tonight working on this facility here in the county. We also know tonight that many roads around this area are closed. 247 homes were part of a voluntary evacuation order this afternoon. And as of right now, there is no word on when people will be able to return home. It has been 24 hours since the initial flames tore through SPS Technologies in Glenside, destroying the 500,000 square foot facility, which makes fasteners for aerospace equipment. No one was injured, but 60 employees were evacuated. All day today, crews remained on the scene, just steps from the Highland restaurant.
It's just so surreal.
Dan Katz owns the restaurant on Highland Avenue. He got a call from the township last night asking to use the space for first responders.
I'm happy that they're able to be here in warmth, use bathrooms. We've been feeding them.
68 fire companies were called in to assist last night. Today, members of the ATF arrived on scene trying to determine how this fire started. Meantime, officials called for a voluntary evacuation of a 5-block radius due to changing conditions and air quality concerns.
We do know that they use very harsh chemicals, right, in the aeronautical engineering process of making bolts and fasteners.
As of now, officials say no hazardous materials have been detected, but the EPA and the DEP continue to conduct air quality tests.
They were doing air quality testing both inside the perimeter, where the actual firefight was occurring, as well as out into the neighborhood.
For evacuees with pets, Hopewell Veterinary Hospital is offering free boarding.
We would be available to take in animals for the next, number of days.
The hospital says its staff is also available to offer advice on how to handle this situation.
We just wanted to make sure that we're available if there's something that we can do to help people out in this, unexpected, difficult situation.
And back out here live tonight, 24 hours later, as crews continue to douse this facility with water. We can tell you just being on scene all night long that they have made significant progress in fighting this fire. That veterinary hospital that you heard from, they tell us they do have more space available. So if there are any evacuees in this area who need some help, just give them a call. As for schools in this area, we know tonight that Cheltenham, Abington, and Jenkintown schools, they are all closed once again tomorrow. That is the latest live in Jenkintown tonight. I'm Caroline Goggin, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.
Caroline, thank you. And no word tonight from SEPTA about the impact this could have for tomorrow's commute. Today, the Lansdale, Doylestown, Warminster, and West Trenton lines were all suspended. Supplemental service for those 3 lines was run on the Chestnut Hill East and Fox Chase lines with trains running every half hour, but there were plenty of delays.